Really? Don in Louisiana. Don, how are you?
I'm great. Good morning. I want to make a comment about the nativity scene that was taken down in Pennsylvania after 57 years of being in place.
Well, go slow because I'm not hip to the story. Where did it happen?
I forget the exact city. It has been on the news a number of times, and I do apologize for
No,
not
I
remembering.
apologize to you for never watching the news. But well, of course, it's repugnant, right?
It offended one person. One letter was sent to the courthouse.
That's all it takes right now. All the losers. Well, I wish it wasn't that way. But guess what? The squeaky wheel not only gets the oil now, it gets the other wheels. We can have one loser whine about the Magi visiting a kid. You know what? They would defend the rights of I don't even want to say it. I'll get too angry. Thank you, Don, for pointing it out to us. I'll brush up on the story. But folks, the official minority, the aggrieved minority now in this country is the majority, and it's not going to work. I say you hold a candlelight vigil outside that one person whose wine's house, and don't do anything shaky. Just sing Christmas carols all night. Make him call the cops. Yeah, the cops will bust it up, but make his life look as silly as he's made this look. God, all you losers out there who can only define yourself through this. I don't usually give you my malice because I know that's your, the coin of the realm in your world is the increased pulse rate you put into sane people. So I don't usually give it up. But around the Christmas season, can you just take a day off and realize that you blew it? You are never going to be the person you want. The only fallback position you have is trying to somehow be a ball buster in the lives of people who did get what they wanted out of life. Now, for 365 days a year, or 364, that's fine. But can you take one day off from your precious loserhood for the holiday seasons and let people... And I know you're screaming, no, I can't. Each no you say amplifies what a loser you are by the power of 10. For God's sakes, this world's getting insipid. 866-509-RANT. Let's go to the phone lines now. Gary in Laguna Niguel. Gary, how are you?
I'm doing good, Dennis. I had to call in. I'm like an iron filing to your magnet. So, you were just talking about this thing about the nativity scene being taken down because one person objected. And it just struck me the irony of this, that 60% of the American people were against the health care bill, but it got pushed through anyway.
Yeah.
And such is the logic of the modern liberal intelligentsia in this country.
Yeah, they're punks. Some of these guys are punks. I'm not saying all liberals. I don't want to get into that frabba-jabba. But I'm talking about a guy who calls up and whines about a nativity scene is probably jealous because he's not the mule's ass in the scene. Back after this on the Dennis Miller Show. Blam. And as Bowie would say, let's go to Jim in Chicago. Jimmy, how are you?
Hey, Dennis. I just wanted to comment on that, the thing about the nativity scene. I don't believe in religion. I've been that way most of my life, but I don't believe it's my right to stop anybody from practicing and enjoying their religion. And I actually do enjoy when people are in their festivities for the Christmas religion.
Yeah, well, it's not even about a faith, non-faith issue with a ballbuster like that out there. You know, there's some people who have been so intimately acquainted with their unspecial nature that in an effort to feel special, they have to encroach on other people's specialness. And that's a sad place to be as a human being. You see it a lot at the seasons. I guarantee you the guy who called in about that is lacking something at the holidays, be it a loved one, be it a support group, be it a life. and they get around the holidays and they see everybody around them happy, and they see people walking past this nativity scene with their kids, whatever is the dearth in their life. But when you're enough of a loser that feel you have to get in between a person and a scene in a stable with a baby that means something to a lot of people, that is about one of the saddest things you've ever gotten. I guess I'm supposed to feel devastated for them, but I draw a little solace to know that on the day of the 25th, when nobody's taking these loser phone calls at City Hall bitching about the nativity scene, they're probably alone watching the Blue-Gray game or something, and eating a TV dinner. And only something that is that saddening to you can make you think that you have to get into people's lives in that way. So I guess there is comeuppance. And when you're under the mistletoe and you're kissing your own self, I guess that's frustrating.